wants to shine its way. Woo! I gotta start playing more Stevie Wonder in the morning. That man was just going. Stevie. Nah, let me get it going though. Everybody, welcome to the call. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Coach Liz, as she's the MC for the call today. I'm just the facilitator for the music and the vibes. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to her in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Great morning. Happy Sunday, you guys. Welcome to the end of week 2, the start of week 3. Congratulations if you are on the call. You should feel very proud of yourself because most people that start something don't make it all the way through. They're not fully committed, right? And last week we talked about having a super strong why, tapping into that and figuring out how to show up for yourself. So congratulations if you're still here. My dog just tried to bust in. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mom. So I have the honor of bringing up somebody super special in my life. She's gonna give you some of the download. Oh, let's decline that. Sorry. She's gonna give you some of the down low on some product. Okay, so this person brought me into the world and I was able to bring her into Herbalife. So I'm gonna bring up my mama. She's gonna go ahead and go over a couple of product shares for y'all.
Hey, great morning, everyone. So I'm Coach Mama Cal and I'm Liz and Teresa's mom. And I've been in the business about 6.5 years. And I'm gonna talk today about our digestive balance. So we all need our good bacteria in our gut, and our Simply probiotic does just that. We have it's loaded with 1 billion active probiotic cultures that help create the good bacteria in our system. Now, it's good because it is encapsulated and it gets through our stomach and into our intestines, which is where we need the good bacteria, excuse me. It has 0 sugar, sweeteners, and calories. There's no taste, so you can add it to just about anything. You can get in your water, you can have it in your tea, your shake, with a little aloe. And though we don't claim to heal anything or cure anything, while I was in Ohio this last fall with my mother, she had problems with her intestines. She had a appendix attack, and it was a very long enduring thing, but she had an ileus in her colon. And again, we don't cure things, but I started giving her the probiotic and it helped. An ileus is when your colon like freezes or paralyzes and it wasn't working properly. So it really helped with her colon, and her normal activity finally got back on track. So again, disclaimer, we don't claim to treat, but it helped her. And the second product I want to talk about is the Active Fiber Complex. It also involves our digestive health. So the average person needs approximately 25 to 30 grams of fiber in their daily intake, and they get approximately 12 to 15. So our Active Fiber Complex, it is an excellent source. It has soluble and insoluble fiber. So it's really good to treat your belly to some goodness, and it helps with your whole digestion. You can get either 5 to 6 grams. We have a couple different flavors. There's the apple, there's a regular with no flavor, and then there's the tropical twist. And the tropical twist actually has 6 grams. The other 2 have 5 grams. So if you really want to, go to the beach with your tropical twist and have 6 grams. Anyways, and again, this one you can add to different things, just depending if you're going with one with the flavor. Obviously, you want to make it taste something good. So also for me, my little testimony on the Active Fiber, I have a diverticulosis in one little area of my colon. And whenever I eat nuts, it bothers me the next day. So I just add the Active Fiber to one of my shakes every day, and it helps with that problem. So there y'all go, little digestive treats.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that share, Mama. You did amazing. Okay, moving forward, we have a couple other products that we do want to go over, and then we're going to jump into a couple other things. You know, we like to keep the call on a timely manner. So I do have the honor of bringing up the beautiful and amazing Coach Jazz to go over these two products that you see on your screen here. So Jasmine, go ahead and come off mute. I know it says Michaela, but that's not Michaela.
Good morning. So today I'm going to talk about our Herbalife roasted soy nuts as well as our beverage mix. So the roasted soy nuts come in 2 flavors. I would say they're very similar to corn nuts, if any of you have had corn nuts before. So we've got an original flavor and then a chili lime. I highly recommend the chili lime. So those are really good. Sorry, we're all in the same room. So 15 grams of protein, 9 grams of protein in the roasted soy nuts, and it's only 100 calories. So it's a perfect protein snack. I know your coaches are always telling you protein snack, protein snack. This makes it no excuse for you. You can throw it in your bag and then have that between your meals. It'll keep you full or help keep you full until your next shake. The beverage mix is what I like to call Herbalife Kool-Aid. So we have that in wild berry and in peach mango flavor. And you just mix it in water. I actually put it in my shake sometimes we have a new product, but we'll tell you about that later. It's really good in my shakes too, but yes, you can put that in your tea and it just gives you an extra boost of protein, also a protein snack, tons of protein, and it'll help satisfy your hunger between meals. So. Who's up next?
Amazing.
Back to Liz.
No, you're good. That was perfect. Thank you so much. I think one of the very first protein snacks I ever had with Herbalife was I used to get the chili lime roasted soy nuts, and I would carry them in my bag and have them before practice and stuff, because I started as a college athlete and that was like my little go-to, a little spicy, felt like I was having something deliciously sinful, but it wasn't. So yes, I recommend all of that. I now am huge on the Bev Mix. I put that in all of my little shakes not shakes, my little pre-workouts and stuff I take to the gym. I'm like, let me go ahead and get some extra protein to hit my protein count. So yes, I love both of those. Thank you for sharing. That was amazing. Okay. Moving forward, you guys, we have the little portion that we like to go through that gets you set up successful going into the following weeks. The next person I'm introducing, I'm actually extremely excited because her and I are accountability partners, great friends, sisters. We just enjoy talking about life and goals and how to be better as individuals and for people in our lives. And so I'm just excited and fired up to see what she has for y'all today. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my girl, Steph, and she's going to give you guys the goods. Bless you.
Great morning, great morning. Thank you for that introduction, sis. Question, do you guys have the video that we're gonna play?
I don't.
Yes.
Oh, Jerry has it. Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, if not, it's totally fine.
Let me 1 second. I'm changing the diaper, guys.
But yeah, one of the other coaches actually shared this clip, and I was like, we gotta share this with you guys because this is something that literally I'm sure most of us go through. And so I just wanted to share that, make sure that it got shared during this call. So.
Can you send that over to me? I'm having a problem finding it really quick.
Let me see.
Hold on, cool. We getting it. It's in the chat, but we'll get it. I got it.
While we're getting this figured out, if you have something in your cup, please go ahead, raise your cup, raise your glass, maybe type in the chat a 5 if you're sipping on something this morning. And we got the video getting worked out for y'all, but I want to know who's on their products. Who's on their products going into this last week?
And we got ours over here. We got the tea, the lift off, the probiotic. Look, we got everything.
Oh.
The beauty booster.
Okay, she got the sexy juice.
Telegram inbox.
Okay, 1 second. I got the video. Let me Instagram, right? Okay, cool. 1 second.
I'm checking the chat, y'all. Let me see the 5s if you got something. All right, here we go.
You ain't gotta look like what you're going through. You ain't got, I'm saying, you don't have to look like grief. You don't have to look like depression. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up and get yourself together. I promise you, just getting up and tightening yourself up. Just getting up and putting on a little bit of makeup. Just getting up, you know what I'm saying, and putting on a little bit of, just put on your waist trainer. Put on whatever it takes. Just put on a dress. Just make yourself feel better. You don't have to look like what you're feeling like. You don't have to look like what you're feeling like. I love you. Get up and do something about it. You ain't gotta look like how you feel. You ain't gotta look like what you're going through.
That was.
You might not have no money in your bank account. You might not have money for a new wig. But guess what? You got a little bit of makeup left. You got a little bit of edge control. Get up, put yourself together. You ain't got to look like how you feel. You ain't gotta look like what you're going through. You ain't got, I'm saying, you don't have to look like grief. You don't have to look like depression. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up and get yourself together. I promise you, just getting up and tightening yourself up. Just getting up and putting on a little bit of makeup. Just getting up, you know what I'm saying, and putting on a little bit of, just put on your waist trainer. Put on whatever it takes. Just put on a dress. Just make yourself feel better. You don't have to look like what you're feeling like. You don't have to look like what you're feeling like. I love you. Get up and do something about it.
Boom!
You ain't gotta look like how you feel.
Okay, so man, I was like, we have to share that because I don't know if it's just me, but I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. Okay, imagine if we did. That would just be a little crazy. You know what I mean? Like, we all go through so many things, and it's not about what happens to you. It's about how you react to what happens to you. So I wouldn't say to take any of those things like super personal, but when you look good, you feel good. Like, when you're having a bad day, or when I'll speak for myself. When I'm having a bad day, the first thing I want to do is, 1, lay these edges, okay? 2, throw on some brows, throw on something cute, but not like overly cute. It'll probably be like some workout clothes, honestly. But, and then if you throw on workout clothes, you're more likely to go work out. So when you're working out, you're going to feel good too. It's just like a ripple effect when you have certain habits that you just do on a day-to-day that put you in a good mood, and so you're not like looking like what you're feeling like, and then you'll just feel better. And so sometimes we're like unaware of like our facial expressions. I don't know if y'all, the resting bee face. Okay, I kind of naturally have one, and sometimes it's just like people will be like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I'm totally fine. I'm sorry that you just caught me off guard, like looking mad or something, because I'm not." But so I would just say be aware of those things, and just take a look at if this is something that you're currently doing, or maybe you're not, but just doing stuff to just make yourself feel good. So some of the coaches always ask me like, "Oh, what's the Post-its on your wall?" Because sometimes I have like, I don't know if you can see them, but in the back they're like orange Post-it notes, and they're my affirmations, and I try to do them every day. I don't get to them all the time, but 2 of them that I say no matter what is, and I got this from Lisa Nichols, when you look in the mirror and tell yourself, "I love myself and I believe in myself," because those are like some of the hardest things, like, I would say it is to say about yourself. Not that it's just like that you don't believe it or anything, but there's a lot of people who just give so much to everybody else that they forget to love on themselves a little bit, or they don't believe themselves enough to take action on whatever it might be. But for instance, let's say your fitness journey, you're like, "I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow." And and then tomorrow just never comes. Like that day you never get started. And it's like, you don't have to be perfect or great to start, but start. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point of starting. It's a starting point. You're not going to be perfect on day one. You know what I mean? So just talk to yourself nicely, because like this picture, you have a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, right? And a lot of the things that we think about, or how we talk to ourselves is kind of like learned behavior, or like we heard somebody say it to us, therefore now we believe it about ourselves. And then we go on and create this fake story about ourselves. And it's like, why did you use that and then turn around and you believed it? And now you've created this whole story about yourself. Now years go by, and now this is something you have to go and unlearn. Like, I struggle with this all the time. And it's like, whoever said that? And where are they now? Like, does it even matter? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really not that important. We just make it so much deeper than what it is. And so there's so much power in the tongue. So this is why we have to talk to ourselves nicely, treat ourselves with kindness, have that self-care Saturday, self-care Sunday, so we can get back in our week and like kill it, you know, make sure we're eating right so we're feeling good, make sure we're working out so we're feeling good. And then a bonus is the looking good part. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it all ties in together. So when you have goals, be careful of the energy that you keep around you. Like Madi be saying, the energy suckers, they're real, okay? So just keep in mind of the people who, you know, do they talk down on your goals? Do they clap for you? Are they excited to hear about when you're sharing those things with them? Or are they just like hella dry? Like, because I've had people like that. It's like, well, never mind. I don't think I want to share that with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you're not keeping those people around, and keeping those people around you that do support you and do cheer you on. So like, for instance, in the challenges, if you're sharing with someone that you're in a challenge, that you want to work on yourself, and get new results, make sure it's somebody that's like cheering you on, like not asking you, why are you going to work out? Why are you eating that? Like, you know, those people are kind of like, they might not understand, which is totally fine, but it's so true. Like, it happens more than we think. We just don't pay attention to it because it's like, nah, I'm in this challenge. I'm about to get fire results. I don't care what you're talking about. And we know that the people in this chat and on the calls are gonna hype you up regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to it. A lot of how we feel, like I said, is because we heard it from someone, or we created the stories. So we're actually, some of the coaches on the team are actually reading the book, The Untethered Soul. And I'm not gonna get too into it because it's like a book full of nuggets, like to just work on yourself and help yourself. And it's like definitely been helping me a lot. And so one thing I did want to share with you guys is the chapter that I'm currently reading is about like releasing, so you can stop yourself from blocking your blessings, from blocking your growth, from happening in your life. And so because the life you're living right now is based solely on the decisions you made 3 to 5 years ago, make sure that what you're doing now is going to set you up and propel you for the future. So yes, period. Because when I look at my life right now, I'm like, dang, it's like this because of what I was doing like a few years ago. Like that can be kind of scary, low key, because it's like, okay, now I need to make sure I'm on point. It's 2021, it's January still. So like, be mindful of what you're doing today, what you're doing in this challenge, like what you're doing the next challenges. Like, make sure it's aligned with your goals, that of how you want to feel about yourself, how you want to look when you look at yourself in the mirror, all those things. So like, that's pretty much what I wanted to come to you guys today. Like, just make sure you have a growth mindset and not this fixed mindset. Like literally, if you need to take a screenshot of this and put it on Post-its and put it on a board, or, you know what I'm saying, and practice saying them to yourself every day, just to get you in the habit of talking to yourself nice and treating yourself nice, go ahead and do that. Because it's definitely gonna make all the difference in the world. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Not trying to take up too much of you guys' time, but yeah. So thank you guys for letting me share.
That was fire. I don't know why you haven't done mindset sooner, because that just had me fired up. Okay. I'm just going to drop a couple nuggets for you that she said in case you missed them. So wherever you're at, just start, right? Just start. Give yourself grace. Talk nicely to yourself. Okay. Don't let other people's opinions of you give you a false representation of yourself. All right. Make sure you pay attention to who you are, what you want, and keep that in the front of your mind, not what other people think. Be careful of the energy around you. Get rid of those energy suckers, the energy vampires. Gotta go. They should have got cut in 2020. If you ain't cut them yet, they gotta go now, okay? Release things. Don't block your blessings or your growth, okay? Set yourself up for the next 3 to 5 years based on what you're doing right now. So if you don't like what that looks like 3 to 5 years from now, you better start shifting how you're setting your sail, right? Start making different decisions. And then have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. Again, if you didn't screenshot it and you need that picture, reach out to your coach. We'll get it to you, okay? Fire mindset section. Thank you so much, sis. I loved it. If you need the book, Madi or somebody will drop the name, the title in there, The Untethered Soul, for y'all in case you want to read it and work on yourself. Okay, moving forward, getting to the part that y'all have been waiting for, right? I have the honor of bringing up, before we get into the raffle, I just want to edify this person the correct way, because I was actually talking about her this morning with my sister. And I was just talking about how every single challenge in and out. 1 second. Okay, perfect. Thank you, whoever helped me out. Every single challenge in and out, right? I watched this girl get some crazy results. I'm always just paying attention to her before and afters, because I'm telling you, every single time I'm fully impressed. I'm always like, wow, her before and afters were crazy. And then the next challenge, I'm like, damn, they were crazy again. And I'm like, how's she do it some more? Like every challenge, she's just getting better and better and better. And then she's tapped in to the chat like religiously. So that's part of it, y'all, is just being accountable with yourself in the chat. So now I just want to bring up, before we get into the raffle, I want to bring up Coach Kiwi to go over it, because she's just been kicking butt, and she's gonna tell y'all what you're gonna win if you win this week. Hopefully you're on the call. So Coach Kiwi, go ahead and take it over.
She's using my screen.
Okay.
Great morning, Liz. Don't do that. It's too early. I'm not in the mood to be crying and cheering up today. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you my business. Don't do that. No, I'm just playing. So I know y'all ready for this raffle. We got some amazing prizes. I'm not telling y'all what they are until after you win. So guess what? Coach, can you make me co-host so I can share my screen when I do the raffle thingy? Chrome screen. I don't know how to find that. I have Apple products at home. You can't use it. It's right there. Okay, hold on. Click the Chrome. Okay. There you go. Now you just need to shuffle. Can y'all see my screen? Yeah. We have a technical difficulty because I have Apple products at home and I'm using my sister's computer. They helping me. Help me today. Share screen. Then you click on that and you can start sharing. These inferior products. I only use Apple. Anyway. Well, clearly. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. First winner. It is Gianna. Congrats. Let's see where'd it go? Gonna show what they won.
Who has a slider?
I don't know. I think Coop does. Coop, can you show what they won, please? What Miss Gianna won?
Boom.
There we go. What you get? Let's see. Boom. Listen. This right here, though. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we gonna have to talk, Miss Gianna. I might have to.
We love the meal prep. Yes.
So this is a build your own meal prep pack. So that's a scale. Weigh your food out. Make sure you got the right amount of proteins, the right amount of vegetables, the right amount of good carbs. You know what I'm saying? Portion control. That good seasonings right there. Not seasonings, that's seasonings. Them seasonings right there. And listen, these meal prep containers are life. I have some, not these particular ones, but I have some at home. This is, if you didn't, and everybody else who didn't win this, you need to get you some meal prep containers. So these things are amazing, like real talk, especially for these busy parents. I'm not gonna just say mom's parents that's on the call. All right, let's go to the next one. Technical difficulties again.
No, my bad.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to shift again. Shuffle again. So 1, 2, 3.
Click. It was.
John, are you on the call?
Is he on the call?
Is he on the call? 1, going once.
No, I'm not on the call.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, 1 second. Okay.
All right.
Ready? We're gonna shuffle.
Again.
1, 2, 3, and spin. Come on, let's get
Outside,
it.
outside.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Oriana. Oh God, I hope I'm saying that right because I hate.
She not on the call either?
Nope. Going once, going twice.
Y'all missing out.
Shuffle one more time. 1,
Third time's a charm.
2, 3. Let's get it.
What Oriana?
Come on. Tasha! Are you on? Tasha, are you even on the call? Oh my.
She ain't even on
Y'all
the
are
call.
killing me this morning. Come on. Okay, listen. This is why you should be staying tapped in and on these calls every
All
week
the time.
because like y'all, man, 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Bree. No way.
No! TJ, Cheeks, where you at?
I know he was, but I seen him on the call.
He's on the call.
He was on the call.
Where'd he go? He was just on.
What happened? Oh,
TJ. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Are you on?
Yes, I'm here. Yes. Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Green. All right, let's see what she won. Come on. Let's see. What? Go back. Okay. Okay, Tashana. So you got
Yes.
the resistance bands, this particular brand I use, those are amazing. The stepper, I hate steppers, but these are very necessary. Okay, so these disc here, Tashana, just be careful. Just be careful. Because I almost died using these, okay? Be careful. But you got these amazing prizes. Congratulations to both winners. I'm super excited for y'all.
Thank you.
I can not hear my voice no more. It's back to Liz.
Awesome. Congratulations for everybody that was on the call. You should pat yourself on the back if you made it, because you see how many people didn't and did not win this morning. So make sure next week you tap in. It's going to be the last raffle. The raffles get better every single week, so stay plugged in. We're also going to have, of course, a Fire Mindset section for you guys, some new product shares, all that good stuff. Moving into this last week, keep all of those points that Steph went over in the front of your mind. Finish strong. Just give yourself a little grace. If you have a hiccup, a little cheat meal, it's the last week. Reset, get back on track, and finish strong. And turn in your after photos. Okay, make sure that you're paying attention this week to your laundry, because at the end of the week you have to take your after pictures. So whatever you wore in the before pictures, make sure that they're clean so that you can use them in the after pictures, and we have the most realistic before and afters. Okay, if you guys need anything, you know where to find your coach, you know where to find all the other coaches in the challenge chat. Reach out to us if you need anything. Happy Sunday, y'all. Have a blessed day. That wraps everything up. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.